Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Alpha's Blueprint. And today I want to start this video by saying that you should dress the way you want to be addressed. Like, what do I mean by saying that? Basically, what I'm saying is people treat you the way that you present yourself, right? So if I was dressed in all red and I hung around a couple of guys that we all wore all red, we got guns on us or whatever, automatically the natural human is going to assume that we're gang members. That's just what it is. People say don't judge, but naturally judging is a natural instinct because it protects us from potential dangers. So no matter what, no matter where you go, people are going to judge you, and they're going to judge you strictly off the way that you present yourself. So it's the same way when you see a woman who wear a lot of revealing clothes on Instagram. She popping her behind and all that fun stuff. You naturally going to assume that she's going. It's the same way that if you see a woman who don't wear revealing clothes, you naturally going to assume that that's a woman who was raised right. You may be wrong. Nothing is 100%, but the chances of a woman who posing her behind being a good girl, you naturally know by experience that most of the time that's what she's used to. That's one of her biggest assets. And this is not just about women, this is about men as well, right? So the way that you present yourself is going to decide whether people take you serious or they don't. For example, we all know a person that they went to a job interview. They were probably wearing a bonnet. I hope I said that right. Or they probably didn't have a haircut. They weren't properly groomed. And most of them probably didn't even wash their ass. Let's keep it a buck. And when you ask that person about how did the job interview go, my boy, they hit you with they said they're gonna be in contact, they're gonna call me back. They hit you with that sentence. You know how that goes, right? And from a professional standpoint, the people feeling like if you don't take this serious, then why should I? And how can you blame them? If I'm finna invest a lot of money into you and you can't even present yourself and present your product to me in a good way, why would I invest my money into you when I got somebody else who took the other route and he let me know that they're serious about it? It's an investment. And people invest in things that they know that they're potentially going to get their investment back off of. So we can't say the judgment conversation no more. We can't say that no more, because if you walking down the street, you know a crackhead when you see one. You know a homeless guy when you see one. And nothing is 100%, but you know that if a bum is walking down the street, he may have a scraggly beard, may not have had a shower in a few days. You potentially thinking, okay, he may be homeless, he may need some help, he may be in a bad spot in his life. It's not a bad thing, it's just that you know based off of the way that they present themselves. And I'm saying all this to say that if you want to change the way people perceive you, you gotta change the way you present yourself. It's that simple. Something as simple as men. I'm a man. It should be no reason you going 2-3 weeks without a haircut or getting your beard trimmed. I can't grow no facial hair. I know y'all see the baby face. I can't grow no facial hair, but it should be no reason that as a man you don't keep yourself properly groomed. Something as simple as taking a shower. Water is cheap, almost free at this point in America. We are a first world country. It's almost free. It's no reason that as a man that you should not be in that shower at least 1 to 2 times a day, depending on the weather. Every man minimum should own at least 3 colognes. One for the summer, which is your fresh fragrance. One for the winter, which is your stronger scents, your amber and all that. And then one is to make a statement. That's just me. And it should be the same way as a woman. A woman should have her bath and body works, all that fun stuff that women like to have. And If you don't want a guy to treat you like a hoe, don't present yourself like a hoe. It's a lot of women, you know, they may feel a certain way, like they got guys in the inbox sending all these weird, you know, area pictures and all that stuff. And it's because naturally, if a man look on your Facebook, Instagram, no matter what you choose to partake in for social media, if he looks at this and all he see is you twerking or you revealing clothes, you got what they call, my grandma used to call them see more clothes. You see more of them than you do clothes. If you wearing all the time, what you expect? Men are dogs, women are cats. A dog is gonna take its opportunity. He's gonna shoot his shot and look for what you present to the world. So if that's not the image you want for yourself, then change the narrative. It's imperative that you change the narrative, and it's that simple. And the reason I got on this topic was somebody asked me that one time. Like I had a homegirl. She asked me, why do guys always come to me looking for the S word? Y'all know what I mean by the S word, right? Anyway. And I asked her a couple questions. And when she broke it down to me, and I did a little research on my own, did my own homework about her, I said, look at the way you present yourself. Like, what do you expect? You expect a high value man to come look for you for more than fun? A man to sleep with you. Men to sleep with damn near anything. Men to sleep with damn near anything. But is a man gonna take you serious? Is he gonna invest in you to be a wife? Because a man marrying you, we look at that as an investment because the shit costs money. It costs time. That's an investment. So a person with some kind of common sense is gonna look at that, and they're gonna look at it like, is it worth it? Am I getting the best bang for my buck, or can I find something better? And that's all I'm trying to say. In a professional environment, if you want to change your outcome, you got to dress for the job you want and not the job that you have. You got to work and perform for the job that you want and not the job that you have. If you putting in everyday worker type of grind, that's what you're going to get. That's what the world's going to give it back to you. You get out what you put in. And it's not rocket science. Like, this is nothing new that I'm telling y'all. This is me reiterating the same things that people see and people forgot about it. People trying to be rebellious. Like, it's this thing called the cultural image. If I were to say slim, karate doing motherfucker, the first thing you're gonna think of is an Asian person. But if I tell you pants sagging, smoking weed, driving Scat Pack or some shit like that, first thing you're gonna think of is a black person. That's what you call a cultural image. And if you as a whole person, it starts with you. If you want to choose to change the image and change the way people perceive you, it's up to you. It starts with the man in the mirror. And people are naturally gonna take you serious, and you let them know you mean business. The same way, like if I walk into an office meeting, right? It could be a job interview, it could be to discuss business, to sit at a panel. If I go in there and I'm overweight, I'm not in shape, they're not gonna take me as serious as me walking in. I'm fit, my clothes fit me, I'm not wearing no baggy ass clothes like 2005. I got a nice haircut, I smell good because I done washed my ass, and I'm glad I said that. I'm gonna come back to that. But I wash my ass and everything. They're gonna take me more serious because they know that I care about myself, and I'm naturally gonna care about being an asset to the business. And if you out here wearing cologne, you wash your ass first and then you put on cologne. It's a lot of time we be seeing brothers out there, you smell cologne, but then you smell ass, you put cologne on stink. We don't do that over here. This is the Alpha's blueprint. No, we don't do that. So I'm saying all that to say, dress to impress. The way you want people to take you is the way you present yourself. If you about your business, you dress and carry yourself in that particular manner. And if you want to choose to be, whatever, then by all means, do the same thing. But I ain't gonna talk too much on that topic. This is the Alphas Blueprint, and I would like to thank y'all so much for tuning in this evening. And if you like this video and you feel like I got it right, leave that like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and get some more of this juice. You know, I'm always here. And I love y'all, and thank you so much for tuning in. Peace to the next video.